The Nether is a ruthless wasteland housing various mobs who all want to end our world. It also houses items we need to progress and beat the game, so we have to go. But I refuse to let this world have the typical boring Nether portal. So today, I'm going to build a fantasy Nether portal inspired by one of my favorite card games, Magic the Gathering.
Boring!
You see, there's a card in Magic the Gathering called the Great Henge. And now this card has nothing to do with Minecraft and nothing to do with the Nether. And hell, it's got a giant circle, which this game can't have. But that doesn't mean I won't let it inspire the build today. Taking a look at the Great Henge, we can see two things that are very important. One is that there's a stone wall behind this portal entrance that is taller than the rest of the build. The second is that there is very nice naturey feeling in wood that encompass this portal entrance, sort of like it's just formed around it. And those are important aspects. So I need to have a space that is big enough to do that. Now we can look at this carved out here. I've actually been working on this and worked on this a little bit on stream. If you're not following me, you should, twitch.tv/fattydaddy. But we have to carve out way more than this. I mean, we need to basically get all of this top layer and push this back more, because I want to make sure that we have just enough space to where it looks correct in the world. Also, if you notice that my voice sounds a little bit weird, I apologize. I've actually been sick for the past week, but it's not going to stop us. So let's get to digging and let's see what we can get done. Something I forgot to mention when I started this is if you guys don't watch on stream, you wouldn't have seen this. So for all my YouTube guys, we killed a single drowned the other day on stream. Just the one. And we got his trident. I got a trident in my hardcore world, and I only had to kill one drowned. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got the trident already? Dude, what? We only killed a one. Dude, how? I have never ever been that lucky ever in Minecraft. It usually takes a little bit for me to get a trident, or sometimes I just won't get one, but we've killed the one drowned in this world ever. Just the one, and it dropped us his trident. I mean, the odds are astronomical for that to happen, and it did. Okay, so now that we have this all removed and we have this big area, we can start building the stone wall that goes behind the actual portal entrance. And we'll probably remove this so that it can go up if need be. But I don't want this thing to be absolutely massive. I don't want it to look like it's taking up most of the space. I want it to look like it's supposed to be in the world. It isn't just kind of this massive structure. I know a lot of YouTubers during their like 100 days or hardcore worlds build like these super big massive things which look really cool, but don't really make a lot of sense in the world. And this is just a Nether portal. Like, I definitely want it to be more exciting than just a basic Nether portal, but it also doesn't have to be the craziest thing in the world, right? I want it to look natural so that we can put things around it that feel natural with it. So I'm gonna get started on the wall. No pre-set plan, which is kind of per usual for me, but we're gonna see if we can get going. Okay, so there are just a few things we can't really accomplish from the Great Henge in this project, or some things I'm just going to take some creative liberty on. Like I said, it's designed after that, but it is not going to be that card. I like having these waterways because I think it helps to sort of break up this build, and it kind of shows like there's some design aspects to it, and we don't need like a ton of them. Most of them are going to be covered up, so you'll kind of just see them peeking through the cracks, really. But I want to go ahead and get the backdrop done, and then we'll start. Now we can start building up on the main portal, the main aspect. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because, again, circles in Minecraft are a little bit hard, but I think that we can probably accomplish this okay. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to just do some building and see what we kind of come up with.
6 hours later.
All right, so I think we've got a lot of what I want to get done, and it looks like I just went like way overboard with like material gathering. That's okay, it happens. I think it never hurts to have these extra blocks for future builds, and if I want to improve on the current build, we can. But let's take a look at it. The Nether portal is not in yet. That is next though, but let's take a gander at what we have built here. I really like it. I think it looks cool. I think I can stand to get a bit more trees up in these corners here, kind of growing out of the wall. Maybe some vines as well would look pretty nice. But as a base part of the build, I think it actually looks pretty nice. So once we got the Nether portal in, that'll go right there. And then, like I said, I want to get some things put up in the corner because this does look a little bit bare. And I want it to look like it's a part of the world. I think getting in some lights as well will not hurt at all. I'd like to get some behind the waterways for sure, like some frog lights or something. That's something probably we'll have to figure out a little bit later. I think sea lanterns could also look good, but something for a different time. So what I need to do now, potentially the most important part, is continue decorating that, but also I actually need enough obsidian to make a nether portal. I've kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I believe if I go into my house... Yeah, I only have 5 obsidian, and I need it. I mean, I'm going to need quite a bit more than that. Alright, I have made it back home. We have 26 obsidian. That is our total amount. But we also got some diamonds and gold, which I'm just going to set over here, along with a golden apple, which is kind of cool. That was in the spawner that we found, so nothing big and crazy. Same with these music discs. Just a couple side items that we were able to find on our way around. But now, I need to make a flint and steel, and then we need to go build this portal. And then let's go see what our spawn looks like, because I'm kind of curious. I'm a little worried we're going to have a really bad spawn, and I've already built this, like, what I would consider to be a nice portal area, and our spawn is just going to suck. So hopefully that's not the case. We're going to go find out anyway. I think I want to move this over by 1. I think I want it to be behind the wood. I don't think I want to see the physical obsidian. I just want to see the portal. Yeah, I think that looks way better. All right, let's see where our portal leads. No way! We're right... What? We're already right next to a fortress? Alright, well that might be my luckiest spawn I've ever had in the Nether, actually. I don't know if it gets any better than that. Yeah, I mean, if it's already here, there's really not a reason to not go down and check everything out. So I'm gonna work my way down. There's a good way to do it. And then let's explore that Nether fortress. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get out of here for right now. I think that I don't want to be in a super bad spot, and I'm not super prepared to be in here just yet. So I guess what I want to do to finish up here is finish the designs here. Hello. I last week started building a nether portal for the next video, right? The one that you're watching actually right now. And I built this, and I was really happy with it until the next day. And then I realized I didn't like it. It just wasn't enough for a full video. And you might be thinking to yourself, why not? Well, it's just not a good enough build. I think we can do a lot more with this nether portal than we're doing right now. This kind of feels like just lazy content. It feels like a lazy build, and I know that I can do better than that. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna continue to work on this nether portal, and hopefully it will turn out to be a grandiose build, something that looks good, feels good, and just takes its place in the world as a great build, similar to our villager farms and stuff over there. I want this to look as good and feel as good as that does. So I am going to get started on working on that build now. We'll throw in a little bit of a time lapse. You guys can look at the progress, and then hopefully at the end, this will be a beautiful nether portal, the likes of which this world will never see again. All right, I'm starting to feel like maybe my villagers up top, who are my breeding villagers, are getting a little too busy, because this is a lot of unused villagers. I'm thinking of expanding my trading hall, my quote-unquote trading hall, downward, and having an entire, like, area section dedicated to these guys. Because I do need more than this. This is just kind of the starting area, my important guys right now, like my mending and my silk touch, my iron trade. But, we have so many villagers I feel like we can do so much with, and we're just not exploiting. I meant using them to their full capability. Using them, not exploiting them. I would never do that. Anyway. Oh, you guys aren't trying to breed. How do you even have food to breed? Is that why there's so many? Okay, no, you guys can't breed. There's no beds. What the? I'm losing it.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of how this is starting out now. I want to get some of this mossy cobble, I think, up here, but like this looks like really, really, really good now. Let's get that mossy cobble up, and then I think we might be done here. I love the way this looks now, this super overgrown sort of fantasy nether portal. I'm a very big fan of this, and I think that I'm pretty happy with where this is at now. I don't think there's much more I want to do with this area. If I choose to do anything, it may just be adding vines if I ever do find some, but past that, I'm a very, very big fan. So I think that that is all I need to do with this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Hardcore World. I'm super happy with what we were able to accomplish. Next video, I'm hoping to go ahead and get things ready to go fight that Nether Dragon, get an enchantment table set up, get our elytra, the whole 9 yards. But guys, I hope everyone has a good day and or night. If you're having an afternoon, I hope it's going okay. Guys, I'll catch you in the next video, okay? Later.